I'm way too attached to my nails. Anytime I would have to soak off a set of nails I have worked a number of hours on, I would be completely and utterly devastated. And I'm hoping some of you can relate. After way too many heartbreaks, I just wanted to be able to preserve these beautiful little masterpieces that I have worked a number of hours on and put my blood, sweat, and sometimes tears into. And that's where press-on nails come in. It's pretty easy to make them at home, actually. And if you already do your nails at home and you use gel polish, you probably have a lot of the items already. Being able to have a set that is fully yours, you can wear time and time again, that you do not have to go and soak off and be rid of them forever. You can have these nails. So in today's video, we'll be going over everything from the items that you'll need, to choosing your own nail tips, to sizing them so that they fit correctly on your nails, and lastly, and the most fun part, is painting them. Let's get to it. So these are the items that you are going to need. Okay, so there are a wide variety of nail tips that you can choose from. There's different lengths and also different shapes. And I've been using this brand lately and I really do like them. And they're also pretty budget friendly. I personally prefer shorter nails, so I'm going to go with these short almonds. This part is important because you don't want to accidentally choose a size too small or too large. You want to make sure that the nail tip covers the entirety of your nail. If it looks like it fits, but you have to push down considerably to cover the nail, then it's probably too small. Go up a size. And sometimes there are times where it looks like you may be in between sizes, and if that's the case, you can always file it to make sure it's perfect for your nail. I'm now filing the nails, and I'm using this dust collector that I got off of Amazon. If you don't have one, that's totally fine, like it's not necessary. It's probably a good idea to figure out what nails you like design-wise, so these are what I'm planning to do. I'm going with a red and gold theme for the holiday season, and I'm adding in some sparkles and 3D elements as well. I did create this nail template and I am using the app Ibis Paint or Ibis Paint. I'm not sure of the pronunciation. Don't come for me in the comments. It's one of those two probably. I would use Procreate, but this is an old iPad, so I can't even use that. But it's totally fine. I got what I needed. So now that we've prepared everything, we can finally get started. I'm going to use this primer on the nails first. It makes the surface sticky, which will help attach when putting the polish on the nail. I'm going to start off with all the bases of the nails, and then I'll go to each individual design. I'm starting with the red nails first, and I'm using this gel polish from the Beetles. Do your best to make sure that the layers are thin, or else you may end up with bulky nails, and you don't want that. And you especially want to make sure the edges don't have too much polish either. Now I'm going to be using this pretty sparkly red polish on top. With these nude gels, I will be overlapping two different sheer polishes. And now I'm going to be using this pretty pink sheer nude on top. I'm only using a little because I don't want it to look too pink. It doesn't look like much, but when compared to the last nail I haven't done yet, you can totally see the difference. Okay, the bases are all done, and now I'm doing each individual design, starting with this one. because I think it'll take the least amount of time. I'm using this 3D glue and mixing it with some gel polish. The color of the base will affect how the chrome looks, and I like how it looks using black underneath. So make sure the base has matte top coat on it and it is buff so the chrome doesn't stick to anywhere else except for the 3D gel. After the 3D gel is applied, I put it under a nail lamp for roughly 15 seconds. And after putting the chrome on, I put it back under the nail lamp so the rest of the 3D gel can fully set and cure. Now I'm moving on to the nails at each end, and I'm putting stars on them and using the chrome on top. Now I'm doing my best to make sure the lines are as smooth as can be, and then I'm going to fill it in with the red polish and then the sparkly gel on top. Next, I'm using these gold pearls for the middle, and I'm applying a drop of 3D nail glue first, and then I'm going to put those right on top. I saved this one for last because I already knew I was going to have issues with this one. I used the black gel paint to make the lines as thin as I possibly could for the outline of the bow. Now it's not perfect, but it's gonna have to do because, well, I'm not doing it over. After the chrome, I'm filling it in with the red polish and then red glitter on top. I now have my finished set and I'm ready to go. I do really like how these came out. If you have any comments or concerns, let me know in the comments. I didn't want to make this video too long, so my next video will be instructions on how to actually apply these so that they can last weeks without any hassle. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.